A subpoena error impeded today's preliminary investigation into the murder of broadcaster Percy Lapid. Let's talk more about this with Mabasa family legal counsel Danilo Pelagio live via Zoom. Good afternoon, Attorney Danny. Thank you for joining us.
Pelagio.
Good afternoon, Attorney.
Yes, good afternoon,
Check in,
Jess,
you can hear me.
good afternoon to all your listeners and viewers.
All right. Now, Attorney, what do you make of this error in the subpoena, particularly with the name of Director General Gerald Bantag? How much of a setback is this?
It's not really much of a setback. You know, the clerical error is nothing serious. You know, it will not affect the case at all. Perhaps the Bantag counsel should have been more straightforward and readily admitted or just requested for an amendment of the subpoena. But just the same, there was nothing eventful which happened today in the preliminary investigation hearing.
But what do you make of that fact that, you know, the camp of Bantag decided to just raise the error today when in fact they have already noticed that clerical error as early as Monday?
Yes, that's right. That's what I'm saying, you know. But as I've said, it's not really very substantive error, you know. We already know that the person referred to is the general himself. So it will not affect the case. Probably it's only a part of the delaying tactics employed by the Bantag camp. At any rate, they were not able to submit any counter affidavit this today, and they were given, I suppose, another leeway to submit their counter affidavit next December 5.
All right. Now, of course, we also have to talk about Ricardo Zulueta. No word yet on his whereabouts. What's the latest that you've heard about him?
Well, from some sources, we know that he is somewhere hiding in the province. I could not divulge the location, but there are indications that he's still in the country. And well, another indication is his indication of guilt if he does not want to submit himself to this preliminary investigation.
How big of an impact is it going to make if Zulueta is not found? How will this in any way weaken the case against Bantag as well?
I don't think so, Jess. The case remains strong as ever. The barrage of circumstantial evidence point to the general as the mastermind, and the non-appearance of Mr. Zulueta will not affect the case.
Now, again, the NBI will also file supplemental evidence. Tell us more about this.
Supplemental evidence. Yes. As we also suggested, are you talking supplemental evidence by those who have submitted already their affidavits?
Yes, Attorney.
Yes. Well, we have suggested that a supplemental affidavit be prepared to clear up some gray areas or inconsistencies in the testimonies of these people who have already submitted their sworn statements or affidavits. Yes.
Okay, but nothing extraordinary or nothing different, at least, that we should be expecting from the supplemental evidence.
I'm sorry, Jess, the signal seems to be weak. Can you please
but
repeat
at
your
least
question?
From the supplemental evidence that you're asking, there's nothing extraordinary, at least, that we should be expecting from that. Attorney?
There could be some clarification. Yes, Jess, there could be some clarifications, and and expounding of some other matters in the supplemental affidavits.
Okay, and then lastly, what are you expecting in the hearing next month? What are your expectations?
In the hearing next month, we are now expecting General Bantag to file his or to submit his counter affidavit. Well, as I predicted in another interview last night, the counter affidavit will not be submitted today, but definitely it should be submitted on December 5, as promised by the counsel of General Bantag. And if the judicial if the counter affidavit is not submitted, then the DOJ might submit the case for resolution based on whatever evidence they have on them.
All right, thank you very much again for those updates, Attorney Danny Pelagio, legal counsel of the Mabasa family.